What's up, guys? It's Jack.
And AJ.
What the heck? From GrowJack Outdoors. And today, it is the Thursday garden update. AJ's in a bunch of wicking tubs. I bet it's hot in there, isn't it?
It is.
Let's get you out of there. We got AJ out of those barrels, and we do not have any bad news this week. We didn't lose any more plants. If you guys didn't know, we had a windstorm and also a deer come through the patch and wipe out a bunch of plants. So there's not 9 plants anymore. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 plants that are doing good, and a few of them that are just kind of stalled out because they got eaten by a deer.
Yeah,
so
I actually haven't been in the patch.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one was gone or.
Yeah, AJ wasn't here last week. So we're not going to show you the ones that are dead and not even there anymore, like that one. There was a plant over there, but we're not going to show you that one. So let's get started. Here's our first watermelon plant. This plant is doing pretty good. It's got a few big old vines, and I don't think there's any watermelons on it yet. Do you see any, AJ?
No. Well, maybe there might. You never know. There could be one in the middle. We just can't see it.
Yeah. Can't really tell until the watermelons get pretty big.
Yeah.
But that plant is doing awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the next plant. This plant is our second biggest plant. It is doing really good. And it's got a bunch of big leaves. Look at that leaf, AJ.
Yeah, I know.
Big old leaves and vines running everywhere. I think this plant is ready to start pushing a watermelon as soon as we get one on here. I think it's ready.
These vines are trying to connect.
Oh yeah, those vines are running into each other.
Yep.
So we're going to start pushing that with fertilizer. That will push a watermelon. So make a lot of blooms go on that plant. And here's our third watermelon plant. This is the biggest one by far. We had a watermelon right here last time, but it ended up rotting and falling off.
There's that guy. He's gotten bigger.
But we had a new one that got bigger. And I think it took. So we're going to have a watermelon growing right there. Yeah. And I don't know if there's any other blooms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is. One right here.
Yeah.
One right here. So, looking good. That plant is a big old plant.
Yeah.
Here's the next watermelon plant. This one got eaten by a deer, and it got wind damage, and it was already stalled out before any of that happened.
I mean, it's gotten bigger.
It's gotten a little bit bigger, but nothing too big.
I don't think it'll get a watermelon.
No. And here's this one. Got wind damage. I don't think anything's going to happen with that one.
No, see, these leaves are dying.
And here's AJ's plant. This plant has really taken off since it got ate by a deer. The main vine got eaten off, and it is just taken off super fast. The main vine's taken over. So, what do you think, AJ? Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get a watermelon on this.
Oh, geez, we need a spray.
Why?
Holy.
I don't think that's from bugs. It may be. It may be from a grasshopper.
Or just from the heat.
Yeah, from the heat. Here's this watermelon plant. This plant isn't too special, but it's doing pretty good, I guess. No watermelons, but just a pretty big plant and a long main vine.
It's also making me sad that the deers ate one of our good ones.
Yeah.
I feel like the deers go for the good ones.
Yeah.
Instead of the bad ones.
So this plant has a big main vine. It curled up right here. It goes like that. But it was not throwing any side vines off. But you can see it started throwing side vines right there. It's doing a lot better.
Yeah.
And this plant got absolutely demolished by the deer. But its side vines has kind of taken over. You can see on these plants that didn't get eaten, there's big leaves and some small ones here and there. And you see on the ones that got eaten, there's just small leaves from the side vines taking over. Haven't been there that long.
So yesterday we came into water and then I see 1,000 grasshoppers jump.
Yeah, I weed eated yesterday and there's grasshoppers everywhere. Definitely need to spray. Now for our pumpkin plant, we do have some good news, but I think it's too late. So this pumpkin is starting to grow a side vine that could take over and start growing this plant to be having a vine on it, and it's got some new leaves, but I think we're too late in the season.
Yeah.
You know, AJ? But we're still gonna let it grow. Maybe we can have a pumpkin started to grow maybe like 20 pounds by the time it frosts.
Yeah.
So
We might, if it's 20 pounds, we're not taking it to the pumpkin.
no, it would be way past the way off anyways.
Yeah.
So, what's it time for now, AJ?
Cucumbers.
Yeah, our backyard garden. Let's go. Alright, we're at the backyard garden, starting with the peppers. Peppers have gotten,
Way bigger.
yeah, way bigger. Not too much bigger from last week.
But they took off.
Still no fruit. So, now for AJ's pot of cucumbers. We have something crazy to show you. We knew we had a cucumber on, and we completely forgot about it until the other day I came out here to water and I moved the leaves around. And look what we found. Jeez! Look how big that thing is. Look at next to AJ's head. So I don't think this is going to be edible anymore.
Well, we can try it.
We can sure try it. But this plant doesn't have any cucumbers on it right now.
Right?
Oh yeah, it does have one. It has one right here. One right there, a little one, and then it has this one down here. This one has a bunch of scars on it for some reason, but that one will be ready to pick in the next few days.
It's just,
Yep, this vine was growing into our tomato plant. We ended up scooting the tomato plant over. Oh yeah, and then our tomato plant, it's starting to grow a lot of new tomatoes.
Oh, that one's a
One right
weird
there.
tomato.
One right there.
That looks like a pear.
And then it also has one to pick right here. So
This one's shaped weird. Like, that
No.
looks like a pear.
that one's like an oval.
Yeah.
So is this one. See?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just how they go or not. And it has a bunch of blooms up here. So hopefully we'll have a lot of
And
tomatoes this year.
the hydroponic one,
Yeah, the hydroponic one went ahead and
gone.
went all the way away. Let's look at these roots. Here, hold the camera.
It's dead, so we can look at the roots.
Well,
Ew!
they're all rotten, but you can see just how big they were. I'm sure they were bigger, but that's just crazy to see. So that's the end of the garden update. Hopefully next week we'll have a watermelon, hopefully the size of this. They get big fast once they get set on the vine. We have at least one set on the vine on that one plant. So hopefully we'll have a watermelon next week. So that's the end of the garden update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go down there, ring notification bell, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next video.